uke is extended from you. You don't separate yourself from them.
El uke se extiende desde ustedes, no se separen del uke.
You don't separate yourself from them.
No se separan del uke.
Okay. Once they touch your shoulder, they go from shoulder to shoulder.
Una vez que toca su hombro, va desde un hombro al otro.
Okay. They don't go past your shoulder. That connection stays tight.
No vayan más allá de su hombro, esa conexión se mantiene.
Same time as you do that, look at the mat. The grip. I want his grip to stay on top the whole time, so my forearm will turn.
Quiero que su agarre se mantenga
Don't do this.
sobre
I can't hold that.
todo el tiempo.
I don't want him to let go.
No quiero que él se suelte.
Okay? This is the lead hand, so he needs to follow it. So I need to have that connection.
Esa es la mano que guía,
As it
necesito que él la
passes,
siga.
pass to the other one. My elbows are in, not out. As you go down, you put them directly in front of you, like you have a Vulcan. Straight down.
Una vez que paso, la otra mano toma el liderazgo. Mis hombros se mantienen abajo, no abiertos.
Okay? So let's do it again. Slowly. Okay? Kokyu, first one. Okay, his weight is going this way. You want the contact. Now think of the same line that you're standing on. You revolve around it.
Piensen en la misma línea en la que están parados y se mueven alrededor de ella.
Yeah? You don't separate from that.
No se separan de eso.
Because that's your height.
Esa
You
es su
should have brought them
altura.
to your height.
Debería estar a su altura.
Okay, so extend, they touch. That's where my contact point. My hand
Cuando
goes to
extiendo,
my head,
hay contacto y ese
not
es mi
into
punto.
his space. Not in this one. Revolve around there. Your elbow goes in the space.
Su codo
One.
va dentro de ese espacio.
2. As you rotate, uke bends. I don't push him to bend it.
A
If you
medida
have to
que
push him to make
gira,
him bend,
el uke se dobla,
you're in the wrong
un poco
place.
para
That means
doblar.
you're separated from him. Yeah? I'm not going to try and push him. I'm not
Estoy
going to
intentando empujarlo.
push him like that. I'm not going to do that.
No voy a intentar empujarlo de esa
It's too
forma.
big. I have to make him be in my space. I have to compress him.
Él es muy grande, tengo que hacer que él esté en mi espacio, tengo que comprimirlo.
So I go, what? My space.
En mi espacio.
So he's in front of me. I don't allow that to separate.
Él está enfrente mío, no permito que eso se separe.
Okay, again. Hey. I'm making the same height.
Primero lo pongo a la misma altura.
Hands attached to me.
Ahora está pegado
His
a mí.
hand towards me. My body goes around the front. Elbow in his space.
Mi mano va hacia mí, el codo va
So
en
when
su
I
espacio.
turn, he's bent.
De
I
manera
don't
que
have to
cuando
force
giro,
that.
él
Now all I have to do is
está
go
doblado.
now.
No tengo que forzarlo, lo único que tengo que hacer es,
They're taller than you. You can't push them to bend them.
si
They
son,
have to turn underneath you.
si son más altos que ustedes, no los pueden empujar para que se doblen,
Kokyu,
tienen que girar
when you screw it into a
debajo de
bottle,
ustedes.
as you screw it, it compresses. As you turn, you should be compressing your partner
¿ya?
into
Es
your
como un
center,
sacacorcho.
not pushing them away from you.
A medida que giran deberían estar comprimiendo a su compañero, no empujarlo lejos de ustedes.
That rotation is for you to pull them into your center, to extend them out. It's not to push them.
Esa rotación es para atraerlos a su centro, no para empujarlos.
Okay, with cues, it's just about direction. Step forward, this way, that, so they have the shape of the movement.
Para los cues
When
son
you
un tema de
dance,
dirección.
the shape has to be functional.
Para ayudar
It's doing something to your partner. It's not
tiene
just
que
moving
ser
on its own.
funcional, no es hacerle algo a sus compañeros, no solo moverse en la dirección
And it's
correcta.
connected to you,
Y tiene que estar conectado a
so they
ustedes,
move with you,
de manera que se muevan con ustedes.
right? And they stay connected inside your space, if that's where you want them. If you want them outside of your space, it's deliberate. So all these functions are deliberate.
¿Ya?
You've got to feel them in order to learn how to use them.
Todas las funciones
If
son
you're not aware
deliberadas,
of it, then
tienen
you're
que
not
estar
using it.
dentro de su espacio si es que es lo que quieren o fuera del espacio si es que es lo que quieren, pero tiene que ser deliberado. Todas esas funciones tienen que saber usarlas.
Right? The movement must match your size. It's always going to be changing.
¿Ya? El movimiento tiene que ajustarse a su tamaño, siempre va a estar
You as
cambiando.
an Aikidoku, when you practice, you have to learn to make those functions change according to everybody. They're all different feelings. You have to learn how to make that happen.
Como Aikidoka tienen que aprender a utilizar esas funciones y ajustarlas de acuerdo a sus compañeros. Va a cambiar con todos y tienen que ajustar.
That's what's
siempre un
consistent in the
sentimiento distinto.
technique. Those things are consistent.
Tiene que mantenerse una técnica
But you can
consistente.
take 2 steps, you can take 1 step, you can do half a turn. It doesn't matter.
¿Ya?
As long
Pero
as
pueden
the
hacer
form
un
of the
paso,
technique
dos
is
pasos,
correct.
hacer medio giro, no
You use it
importa.
according to your body shape. I'm not saying you have to do exactly this, exactly that.
No estoy diciendo que tienes
It's
que
not
hacer
like
algo de
that.
una manera exactamente esto o
The
exactamente eso.
the form looks the same. It's the function of it that has to be consistent.
La forma se ve
That's what
más o menos
makes it
igual,
shihonage.
pero
That's
la
what makes it
función
ikkyo.
es
That's
la
what
que tiene
makes
que
it
ser
this. That's what makes
consistente.
it that.
Eso
And
es lo
then
que
once
hace
you
que es
have
una
that, you
técnica
learn
sea
how to
shiho
mix those feelings
o
up.
otra cosa.
And that's what creates your variations or your different feelings to your technique. Because you learn how to use that.
¿Ya?
It's not just mimicking a technique you remember.
No es solo hacer una mímica de una técnica de la que se acuerden.
When you do it like it's the first time.
Cuando la hacen la tienen que
So
hacer
every
como si
time
fuera
you
la
do
primera
it,
vez.
you're feeling it as if it's feeling it, the technique for at that moment.
Cada vez que hacen una técnica tienen que sentir la
Forget
técnica
what you
en
did
ese
before.
momento.
It's
Diferente
gone.
de como lo hicieron la
Yeah.
última vez.
That's memory, that's feeling. You just add that feeling to what you're doing at that moment. That's repetition. So that's how we learn, the repetition of doing it.
Tienen que añadir ese sentimiento, esa sensación a su técnica.
All right? That makes sense? Because I'm mostly black belts here, so I'm talking as if we're training as black belts.
Hay,
Not practicing doing shihonage or kokyu. I'm talking to you as
La
black belts
mayoría
using your
aquí
body
son
functioning as
cinturones
black
negros.
belts.
Así que estoy hablándoles como si estuviéramos
That's
practicando
what you have to
para
learn.
cinturones negros.
Yeah? That's what makes the difference between you and having control of your space and somebody just performing movement.
¿Ya?
Aikido is functional, works.
Esa es la diferencia
Even the
entre-
littlest things work.
entre
Makes a
el
reaction to your partner.
teniendo control de su espacio y hacer simplemente movimiento. El Aikido tiene que ser funcional.
I'm aware of everything like that. If I do something and I feel he's not responding, I go, oh, why isn't there? And I fix it.
Ya,
I
si
don't
es que
do
estoy
anything
haciendo algo,
if I
siento
feel there's a disconnection.
Si estoy haciendo algo y siento que un compañero
Because
no
then you're forcing
responde,
the issue.
tengo que
Go
revisar
back to
qué
the
está
beginning,
pasando.
start again. And make sure you do it correct. And cover that. So, okay, this part, I lost control. Go back, fix that part.
¿Ya? Me fijo
And
qué
you're
sucede
aware
con
of
este
it
compañero,
to fix it because you
lo
felt it.
reviso, vuelvo al principio,
You
lo
didn't just
reviso otra
blindly
vez.
try to go through it even though it's incorrect.
No sirve intentar forzar la técnica aunque esté incorrecta.
Okay? You have to learn to register what functions correctly, what feels right to you, and what doesn't.
Tienen que aprender a registrar qué funciona correctamente, qué se siente correcto y qué funciona para ustedes.
And then finding your way to make that comfortable
Y
for
después
you.
encontrar la forma de hacer eso cómodo.
Right? Because we're all, like I said, we're all different shapes and sizes,
Porque somos todos distintos, de
different
distintas formas y
flexibilities.
tamaños.
That doesn't mean we can't all do the same thing.
Eso no significa que
Functionality will be the same.
no
We might
podemos
look a
hacer lo
little
mismo.
different because of our personalities
Todos.
and individuality. That's
La
fine.
función tiene que mantenerse la misma.
Yeah. Keep that in mind when you're practicing black belts. Especially.
Mantengan eso en mente cuando practiquen sobre los cinturones negros.
You've got to feel what you're doing, not just do it. There's a feeling behind it. It's coming
Tienen
from
que
you.
sentir lo que están haciendo.
That's what I want to see, not just you blindly doing technique. I want to see
No
you.
quiero verlos hacer técnicas ciegamente. Quiero ver que sientan que están haciendo.
Okay. Make sense? Or understand a little bit what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to use a simple word that it's hard to say. It takes a lot to explain.
Son cosas que son difíciles de decir. Cuesta mucho explicarlas.
It's 1:45. Functionality, kokyu dosa.
La función de kokyu dosa.
Now, my question is always, if you feel that somebody is stronger than you and you can't push them, why do you continue to try to push them?
Mi pregunta es, si es que sienten que alguien es más fuerte que ustedes y lo están intentando
That doesn't make
empujar,
sense to me.
¿por qué siguen intentando empujarlo?
Okay, so you go, okay, I can't push him, so I have to figure out how to get around it.
¿Ya?
I mean, that's how your mind should be processing it,
Su
straight
mente
away.
debería estarlo procesando de la siguiente manera.
I don't
Okay,
get around
puedo
that
empujarlo.
and still have your strength there to use it.
¿Cómo me muevo alrededor de eso? ¿Cómo trabajo alrededor de eso?
He's holding here, I can feel his center.
Él
But
está
the
agarrando
rest
ahí,
of you can move.
pero puedo sentir su centro. Y el
Yeah,
resto
just
del
because he's
cuerpo
holding you
puede
doesn't mean
moverse.
you can't move.
Porque
So
me
that
está
means I
agarrando.
can move my joints.
No significa que no puedo moverme. Puedo
So
mover
long
mis
as he's connected
articulaciones.
to the ground, he doesn't push you over. The connection is to my shoulders, that line, then he's pushing me backwards. So as soon as I feel that, I should go down.
Está empujando hacia
Now
atrás.
the weight is connected downwards to the mat. So now I can feel his weight.
Apenas
I
sienta
can lift
eso,
it
yo
up,
debería
turn,
empujar
follow.
el peso hacia abajo para que esté
Maintain
conectado al mar.
contact, finish.
Y una vez que hago eso, puedo
But you have to
levantar.
learn how to do that.
Pero tienen que aprender cómo hacer eso.
Yeah? You've got to accept the fact that, okay, that's strong, okay, get round it. Not go, oh man, I can't do it, so you fight it.
La idea es que cuando sienten a alguien fuerte,
So that's
se
what I
muevan
mean by
alrededor
that
de
part
eso.
of how you think about that process, that has to change. Because that means you always feel that you're having conflict.
¿Ya?
You have to get round that.
Si es que cuando
So
sienten a
get
alguien
used to
fuerte,
dealing with it.
su reacción es
It's there,
intentar
okay.
pelear con ellos.
This can relax. It means I can move and relax.
Bueno, tienen que cambiar eso.
And then me connect my center and my weight when he pushes it to the mat.
Y
And the
lo que
more
yo
he
tengo que
pushes,
hacer
the more my body compresses.
es
So it's
redirigir
like
su peso,
right there.
cuando
As soon as it
empuja
starts to do
hacia el
that,
suelo.
I lift and he's pushing me backwards. So I go,
Apenas hago eso, él me levanta y me está empujando hacia
keep
atrás.
it there. Now, pick him up. Move it.
Así que manténganlo abajo y después levántenlo.
That's what I mean by functionality. And you don't have to do it fast. It's slow because you're doing it from feeling, not speed.
Y no tienen que hacerlo
You're
rápido
trying to be
porque
aware of the beginning, the middle, and the end. The whole thing, the whole
tienen que
movement
hacerlo
from
desde
start to
la
finish.
sensación. Entonces no tiene por qué ser rápido.
Okay? Kokyu dosa then. Okay? Soto kote gaeshi. Okay? Groups. Soto. Okay? What up? Kote gaeshi. Okay? Just do it that slow. You can feel it.
Solo haciendo eso despacio para que identifiquen la sensación,
No pulling with the arms.
sin tirarlo con los brazos.
Don't bring them around while your body's static.
No lo traen alrededor cuando su cuerpo está estático.
You're not moving. All you're doing is putting it back in front to go back.
Lo único que están logrando es ponerlo de vuelta en frente suyo para que
Those movements
golpee.
happen together.
Esos movimientos ocurren simultáneamente.
Just basic in front. Now you want to displace his balance, so you put your weight there.
Solamente vas
You
con
don't pull it yet.
y
You're going to push, not pull.
después
This is there.
cambian
Out.
su
So
equilibrio.
when you step back, he turns the corner by himself. You're not pulling or doing anything in there.
No lo están tirando.
Like
o sea,
an elastic band. You stretch it, let it go.
es como un elástico. Lo
Stretch
estiran y después lo dejan.
Let it go. And it winds it up for you. Alright? Let's try again.
Si dejan esa mano ahí,
So I
se-
personally give them the front of my hand. So I have full rotation. So if I do get caught, and can turn. Normally you want to catch them as they're coming towards you, so as they're coming toward, they see the hand and you cut. But I like to deal with the connection, to know that you can break the connection and continue. So this part is important.
Esta parte es importante.
Yeah? So you don't get lazy with it even when you don't allow them to take.
No se vuelvan flojos, no se vuelvan perezosos con esa parte, aunque no lo dejen tomar.
So, one, in that space.
En ese espacio.
Down, kaiten, open.
Despacio.
One. When you start this part, you have to do continuous.
Pero cuando empiezan este pedazo,
you have to do is one movement.
esta parte tienen que hacerlo continuo, como un movimiento.
One, down, now open.
Abajo y abrir.
Okay? Let's try it. Okay? Kokyu, tension. Okay? Let's try it. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. Nikyo, kote. Okay. Kyora. Okay? Let's try it.